oh, I'm just covered in paint, aren't I? This is turning out to be quite the process. I started last week sometime. You guys saw my last video. Of course, a few of them will probably be coming out before I'm quite done. I started by painting the shelves in my desk, the new desk, the one with my computer on it, and finishing that whole area and getting the mudding all done, and then finally doing the painting. And then I came around and thought, okay, it's time to do the walls. So I whitewash the walls, which means I do 4 parts paint to 1 part water, and I mix it really well, and then I slowly go across the walls with a brush, or in this case I did the whole thing with a brush, but I'm using a roller for the top, just a small one. And it works really well because it's cedar and it's now dry. It soaks up so much paint. So by adding that little bit of water, you get that wet wash look, which means it's not quite as white as the ceiling is. Ceiling has 8 parts paint to 1 part water, so it's significantly whiter, which is okay. But the walls, it just takes up too much paint. It's just ridiculous. And I really like that texture. I want the color to come through. You can see, right? Now this little piece, this is like that last piece, you know, when there's always something that's never quite finished. That's the piece that's not finished. I have it. So this is like our sacrificial spot that isn't going to be done. And I just have this piece just squished in here because it is right on the right to left. And I can kind of leave it, but it does need to be cut, and then I'll pin it in properly, and then that spot will also be finished. Okay, so if I stand back, that's what that is. But and then I started sealing the edges. So if you can see, the edges are all caulked all the way up. All of the boards have been caulked. And if I go to the other side here, see how these spaces are still here? These have not quite been finished. This one is done. This one is done here, but not here. So that'll be, I don't know, another 10 bottles or something of my caulking. I have gone, this is now 26 bottles have gone into this room so far. I have 3 that are still full. Everything is done except the caulking on the roof. If you can see the floor, this is just the subfloor that's in here, but wow. There's a lot of raining going on, so trying to get that right. On the walls it was way worse because it was so wet, because of course you want that whitewash look, that the water just continuously rains down, which is fine because it's ending up on the floor. The floor will get a nice brown, it's like a nice chocolate brown color. It's going to be painted. We are eventually going to do a wooden floor. We have the floor and everything, but it's the winter, so I have to bring it into the house and let it warm up for 2 weeks in a space, and it takes up about half my living room. So we haven't done it because that's just too much. I don't have, I can't, well, it's just too much. I have to put all my furniture onto the back porch, which is actually why we built the back porch, so that I could put all my furniture onto the back porch in order to bring in the flooring, which is outside, and put it into the living room so that it will warm up and become the same temperature as the inside and dry out. It doesn't really need to dry out, but kind of dry out. And then we can lay the floor, and obviously in the process, everything in the house has to be outside. But outside is covered in snow. You guys can see it's still winter, so that's not going to happen. But in the meantime, my desk is empty, and yeah, so doing classes is just not possible right now. But I will be back, don't worry, I will be back, I'll be doing classes, and hopefully the next time you see this room, it'll be beautiful and painted and all set up and working again. And I'm so excited about having a gorgeous studio that is finished and that is bright, because I really don't like this dark color, and it's coming out in the video right now as kind of a tanny color, but actually it's quite orange, so it's really not my favorite color. But when it's white, it looks wonderful. Now right now it's wet, so some of this is glowing and stuff, and it's gonna soften down once it dries, like the walls a little bit. Hello. I think I'm getting to the end. Let's see, if we go up, you can see there's just that little bit left right there. And then I need to fill all of these gaps, some of which are done, like this one and this one. That one looks really good. That one's got silicone in it. Some of them do over on the edge back here. You can kind of make it out. But anyway, they're all going to be sealed. just like the walls, they're coming. Notice I got the paint out of my hair. I guess I will say goodbye and show you what this looks like when it's all done. Or when I get to the point where I'm painting the floor. I don't know. But this is what I'm doing right now. Yay! Not looking forward to it. Even holding my arm up like this is like, oh my goodness, just give up already. But I can't. I have a client coming on Monday. And well, I'd already started this project, so now having a client come when it's this disaster is a total mess. Can't work. So I have to finish. Have to get it all put back together. And I have to do preliminary sketches and drawings for that particular client. She's already sent me some pictures, and I need to put stuff together so that when she does come and we discuss some of the initial details, I'll already have something based on what she gave me to say this is my interpretation of what I think you want, and then she can give me her interpretation, and then we can like scribble all over my scribbles and go from there. So yes, I have to have this room done, and it is currently Thursday. Oh, I have 3 days. Wow, I did not realize I only had 3 days. Yeah, so I'm going to get on that, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.